think in LIV Golf. If you're new to all of this, where have you been? And this is huge. Action all over the golf course. What a matchup this should be today. Extraordinary. Oh, yeah, baby. Just listen to the roar of that crowd.
It's golf.
Cam Smith etched into LIV Golf lore. A biblical effort. It's a four-peat for the four aces.
What a win.
Let me see those hands up.
Ace. Relief, ecstasy, joy, all those emotions. Does he like it? He loves it. Makes it.
Get in the hole. Get it.
Chakara, the young maestro from Madrid. Brooks Koepka has arrived on the LIV Golf Tour. Solid as a rock. Dustin Johnson. Up it goes! The all-conquering four aces.
It's golf, but louder.
In 2022, LIV Golf kicked off their inaugural season in England and unveiled their evolution to the game of golf at the London Invitational.
What is it about LIV Golf that attracted you?
Ever since I was first introduced to this idea, I thought it was great for the game of golf. I was excited about a new format, new kind of golf that, I think is great for the fans. It's 3 rounds, there's no cut, it's a shotgun start. So, to me, everyone's playing in the same conditions.
There's a lot of 72-hole golf tournaments, and I got the feeling a few years ago that people were starting to get a bit bored with that, a bit frustrated that no new concepts were coming along.
As the saying goes, LIV would be golf, but louder, with innovations that were launched before the first ball was struck.
The draft is super cool.
The draft party on tournament weeks is something new, and it really brings a different dynamic to what it is we're doing.
It's what you see in all the major sports.
All choices made, the players pick, that includes the first LIV Golf draft.
Yeah, the thing I love about LIV Golf is obviously the team format. I think that's something unique.
Yeah, the fans can pick a team and stick with that team all the way through the season, see how they get on. It'll be quite volatile and exciting for the fans to watch.
Along with reimagining what golf could be, LIV also offered unprecedented off-the-course access for fans.
What's up, guys? It's Taylor Gooch here. First day of the first LIV event here in London.
Hey guys, welcome to Rise and Grind. This is James Pye, just filling you guys in on my daily routine here. Get ready to go for the round today.
Get wild, get wild, get wild.
15, 20 minutes, then gonna head back to the room, get my gear on.
How you doing? I love it here. Everything this week has been awesome.
Gonna go get on the putting green, hit a few putts, go get it today.
Yeah, play well.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's pretty cool here. When you're going to the chipping green, you just walk through the crowd, and the nice part is I'm not Phil Mickelson or Dustin Johnson, so I got no problems getting through everyone.
So just got done hitting some balls, warmed up, about to go hit a few last putts before we get shuttled out to the holes we're teeing off of.
Please welcome to the tee, Dustin Johnson.
The teams were set, players warmed up, and it was time for the first official shotgun start in LIV Golf history. On the course, a legend was up to his old tricks.
Just vintage Phil Mickelson right there.
And Stinger GC from South Africa ruled both the team and individual competitions.
We are halfway home. Charles Schwartzel dominating here in Hertfordshire. What a great team effort by the Stinger team. They have been magnificent.
I'm watching the leaderboard and you see your teammates up there, and I had a putt on my second last hole. Guess I messed it up. I had a 5-footer for bogey.
My bogeys didn't count. I was too far behind you, boss. The team meetings are very easy. I tell them how to play good, and I just watch. And they did it yesterday, so do the same today, boys.
And they did.
But a little tap in for Charles Schwartzel. The 2011 Masters champion is our inaugural LIV Golf winner. A cuddle from his daughter. The Stingers have won the team title as well. $4 million for Charles Schwartzel, who has been magnificent here in Hertfordshire.
Ladies and gentlemen,
what a moment for Charles Schwartzel.
Stinger GC completed a full podium sweep in London. LIV Golf would then cross the pond and head to Portland, Oregon for their first U.S. event of the season, where an influx of new players were looking to make a statement.
First tournament on U.S. soil. Everyone's excited, ready to go, and I don't think Thursday can come here soon enough.
Brooks Koepka was one of 5 Americans making their LIV Golf debut on 4th of July weekend, while 4 Americans would be joining forces as the revamped 4 Aces GC. Captain Dustin Johnson added 2018 Masters champion Patrick Reed, PGA veteran Pat Perez, and Taylor Gooch, the 31st ranked player in the world.
Tuesday of London, DJ came up and was like, hey, we need to team up because I don't want to lose to South Africa every week. And so I was like, yes, let's do it.
This is incredible for me. I've got like a whole new found joy and hope on the course and excitement it's like a new chapter for me.
Pat fit in really well with the 4 Aces. He's a really good player. You know, I'm very excited to have him on the team this week. You know, he better play good.
I've got more pressure now than ever, believe me.
4 Aces, baby.
The 4 Aces, I think now they're the strongest team.
If London announced the arrival of LIV Golf, Portland set the tone. 48 players and 12 teams clashed for 2 trophies, but somehow the atmosphere was almost fun.
Come in.
Nice playing.
Full support guy, Magosta. Pom-poms out all day, baby.
Everybody just seems like we're having all fun. And we're enjoying our time. We're excited for the future. Just are all smiling. Can't believe this is the opportunity we have, and we're excited to showcase our skill set. Pumped, ready to go.
Can't wait to get started. I mean, everyone that was out there, especially camera guys and stuff that I've seen on the other tours and stuff, they're like, man, I haven't ever seen you smile so much in my life, so it's awesome.
For the team, I would say the most important thing is going out there and just fairways and greens. I mean, it's a strategic golf course. We need to hit fairways, gotta get in the greens, make beat putts. Oh yeah, massively excited, obviously.
Even the international players were feeling loose on U.S. soil. As round 3 began, new faces were making their mark. As the 4 Aces led the team competition, and new Fireballs GC addition Carlos Ortiz was battling for the individual crown.
Super proud of all of them, but obviously Carlos is way up there, and we're hoping that he has a great round today and wins it.
Which would be no small feat, as he tied with the 4 Aces captain, Dustin Johnson. But it was DJ's new teammate, Patrick Reed, who would keep their team on top with one of the biggest shots of round 3.
Surely not.
I saw too that many fist bumps. I mean, it was insane.
Patrick Reed is in contention. Great news for the 4 Aces as well.
While the 4 Aces were marching toward their first team title, Stinger GC's Brandon Grace was on a march of his own.
What a shot! What a moment for Brandon Grace! That could be worth millions of dollars to the South African. He goes to 12 under par with 2 to play.
With Brandon Grace in first place by 3 strokes, Carlos Ortiz drained a long birdie putt and turned on the heat, firing up his Fireball GC teammates.
Ortiz, does he like it? Does he like it? He loves it! And look at the response from his teammates!
But Portland belonged to Brandon Grace.
From Pretoria, South Africa to Pumpkin Ridge, Brandon Grace continues his magnificent form on the LIV Golf circuit. He takes victory in Portland, a stunning final round of 65. His teammates douse him with bubbles.
He's our man, 7 under today, that's some flippin' score.
But the revamped 4 Aces GC, led by Captain Dustin Johnson, would take home their first team championship.
Where were you today?
Racing.
I was in the trees all day.
Very proud, obviously, you know, we all played well today, which is what we needed to do, other than Pat, but for us.
Best 80 I've ever shot. It's the most fun I've ever had shooting 80.
Officer Christie, to His Excellency, Major the Great, the whole team. This is fun. I'm here to stay.
All right! Fireworks flared for Stinger GC on 4th of July weekend as they once again took home the individual title. But the four aces emerged as a new force as LIV Golf headed to Bedminster for their third event of the season. International entrants had dominated the first two stops in the LIV Tour, and Stinger GC were loose, having fun, and looking to dominate once again.
The elite of elite. I'm gonna tell the camera why your chest is shaking and your back is
Henrik Stenson was looking to continue that trend, as he was one of 5 new players who had joined for Bedminster.
He's got something to prove. He had the Ryder Cup captaincy unceremoniously stripped from him.
If he was going to make a mark in his first event, the quiet Swede would have to do so in front of a boisterous crowd.
They're going to be rowdy, they're going to be fun, they're going to be entertaining. Excited to give them a great show.
Lee Westwood and Ian Poulter hoped their former Ryder Cup teammate would elevate the Majestics into contention.
This is a great start.
Meanwhile, past champions failed to maintain previous heights.
Oh, an awkward one for Charles Schwartzel.
Leaving the door open for new contenders to emerge.
Patrick Reed's so blessed with great hands around the green.
Oh, what a nice start.
Leading the way for the four aces right now.
Early on, it became clear that Bedminster would become a showcase of the four aces and Majestics GC, with Stenson and Reed leading the charge.
It's for eagle at 8.
Leaving the flag in. It's quick. It's got a chance.
There's an eagle. That's just what he needed.
Stenson's efficiency and accuracy brought the Majestics even with the four aces.
That's what he did yesterday.
Stenson was laser focused, but his teammates ran cold, and missed putts proved costly, which left the door open for Dustin Johnson and Taylor Gooch to carry the four aces to a 5-stroke lead.
This may, yes, it does. Taylor Gooch.
This ain't your granddad's golf tour.
And Dustin narrows the gap on the leader, Henrik Stenson, to 3 shots.
Heading into the final round, the Majestics were 6 strokes behind the four aces. But with Henrik Stenson in a groove, they had a shot to win both the team and individual events.
Henrik's the rookie, and he's come in and settled in nicely, quick, doing the job.
With Dustin Johnson and Patrick Reed on his heels, Henrik Stenson put the field on notice with a birdie on 1 to start the day.
Wow. What a start.
Come and get me, guys.
And in a flash, the Majestics drew even. But true to form, Ryder Cup hero Patrick Reed pushed the Americans past the Europeans.
This to give the four aces the lead, and he makes it. The four aces have a 1-stroke lead over the Majestics.
But through it all, Henrik Stenson kept his foot on the gas.
And he's got it. He's going to be hard to track down.
If he doesn't make mistakes, he's going to be, well, I'd say impossible to catch.
While Stenson maintained his lead, it just wasn't meant to be for his mates. As the four aces hold on the team lead strengthened, their captain had just enough time to make one final push for the individual lead as well, trailing 3 strokes with 3 holes to play.
Here we go, dude! Hey!
On 16, with the crowd buzzing, Johnson's bid for a double win slipped just right. And 1 hole later, the Iceman iced the individual title.
Looks like Henrik Stenson is going to outlast the field here. Stenson, glorious, magisterial. The Swedes sacrifice the Ryder Cup captaincy to join LIV Golf. He has dominated the field here in Bedminster.
Make some noise for your champion, Henrik Stenson!
There's been a lot going on over the last week and a half, so to be able to come out and play the best golf I've played, I guess, over the last couple of years this week, I'm super happy.
Obviously, we played really good coming down the stretch, which is huge because we wanted to win, and obviously we finished it off and won like we should have. 2 in a row. 2 in a row. That's right.
Feels incredible.
Make some noise! We celebrate a little differently.
Boston, Massachusetts is known by many names. The shining city upon a hill and Beantown are amongst them. But when LIV Golf comes to town, it reverts to what sports fans here know it as the City of Champions.
Boston would see the Four Aces GC shoot for a three-peat, but there would be no defense of the individual title.
Now, unfortunately, some late-breaking news here. Henrik Stenson will miss the event of neck pain, and a case of vertigo has ruled him out.
Stenson may have been MIA, but another infusion of talent softened the blow.
6 new signings here making their debuts in Boston. The headliner, of course, Cam Smith.
Hang on, Captain. Hang on. I mean, dream scenario is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that would be unbelievable.
Yeah, it'd be great to go home covered in champagne. That looked pretty fun when the lads were spraying champagne on the podium.
Yeah, that's right. Let's get it, together.
And Cam Smith's debut lived up to the hype.
Another spectacular moment for Cam Smith.
With the Aussies setting the pace, Boston delivered everything a fan could hope for.
That's the Wolfpack.
Including a LIV Golf first.
This is going into the hole, that's where the first ace in LIV Golf history. Matthew Wolff flying high for the high flyers.
Boston saw a revitalized Phil Mickelson.
You guys playing so well yesterday lifted up our energy. Like, we woke up this morning like ready to play because of you guys. Let's go get them today.
There he is.
Phil Mickelson being Phil Mickelson.
Hey.
And a team competition that would push the back-to-back champs to their limit.
Oh, God. Unless someone just made a birdie.
They were at 31, we were at 26.
It's getting so tight in the team competition as well as the individual competition.
Come on, boss. Good job, mate.
The number 2 ranked golfer in the world, Cameron Smith, wasn't going down without a fight in his first LIV event.
This to tie the lead for Cameron Smith on the 18th.
Solid as a rock, Cameron Smith.
5 players were within 1 stroke of the lead with 2 holes to play. On his final hole, Anirban Lahiri found himself with an eagle putt to jump over a 3-way tie for first.
Lahiri for eagle. Agonizing.
What a pity.
With 5 players still in contention and 1 hole to play, Cam Smith's chase fell just short.
Oh no, get it, that's in the jungle.
It's a 3-way playoff to decide our winner in Boston. They will play the 18th for as long as it takes to have a winner. The atmosphere outside the 18th is absolutely electric.
It came out a little bit straighter than I think he expected. Oh, over the bunker, into the crowd.
Not good. 23 years of age, Joaquin Niemann.
Oh, that is going to be a difficult bunker shot.
Here's Dustin Johnson.
208 yards, 7-iron. It's going to hit the green.
Advantage, Dustin Johnson.
Come on.
Nicely done. So that will leave Dustin Johnson feeling that he has to make this one
to win.
Come on, Cat.
Dustin Johnson. Up it goes! Victory for Dustin Johnson on the first playoff
clean sweep. 3-peat for the Four Aces. DJ shout the crowd. He is our champion in Boston.
Introducing our LIV Golf Invitational champion here in Boston, DJ Dustin Johnson.
Amazing scenes. The first American winner of the individual title is Dustin Johnson. The Four Aces, 3-peat. They've won 3 in a row in the team competition. There's a dynasty forming. A clean sweep for DJ.
We're going for 4 in a row in Chicago. Let's go Four Aces.
Chicago sports fans know a thing or two about 3-peats, but their beloved Bulls were never able to snag a 4th straight title. Now Dustin Johnson has blown into the Windy City to try and do just that with his mates, the Four Aces.
The Four Aces had never lost on American soil, and in Chicago, they knew there was a target on their back, and teams were gunning for the crown. And after a second-place team finish, no team was more ready than Bryson DeChambeau's Crushers GC.
Let's go get him today, man.
Let's go get him. Let's get you a birthday present.
Top of the leaderboard.
All Bryson wanted for his 29th birthday was his first LIV win. Bryson may have had the crowd on his side, but DJ was laser-focused once again and determined to make the 4-peat a reality.
Dustin Johnson in commanding form at the moment. The Four Aces once again leading the way, but don't count out the Aussies.
Sage advice, for if Cam Smith had gotten his feet wet in Boston, in Chicago, he was ready to battle DJ on every hole.
Cam Smith, 1 off the lead.
And their teams rose above all, with the Four Aces besting punch by 1 stroke.
The team competition is red hot. Four Aces, 15 under, punch 14 under.
But after shooting 9 under in round 1, DJ finished 1 over. And Cam Smith took advantage.
Smith for the 2-shot lead, and he's got it. 10 under par heading into the final day for Cam Smith.
And with punch only 1 stroke behind the Four Aces for the overall lead, the Aussies enjoyed some much-needed relaxation to recharge for Championship Sunday.
Sausage rolls were good. The lamb was really good.
And Leishman lager, that's a food, isn't it?
Tonight. Really need to stop the Four Aces winning. I think three in a row is enough. There's no reason it can't be us.
No.
Cam and DJ were the center of attention in round 1, but the star of round 2 was Smash GC's Peter Uline.
Peter Uline taps it now.
Who carried his team into 3rd place.
See where the team ended up?
See that, T2. Who played good, Kokrak?
Yeah.
Jason played nice.
And Smash GC captain Brooks Koepka hoped to build on that success in round 3.
Let's go. Play well today.
Do your. I'll take care of mine.
We're all relying upon you. Let's go.
the damn ball.
Yeah. Run the damn ball. Run the damn ball, fellas.
But DJ and Cam would take center stage once again.
Pressure's on, DJ!
Oh, there it is. We have joint leaders.
Puts a little heat on.
DJ had tied the lead, but Cam Smith still had his putt for birdie.
To retake the lead, Cameron Smith. He responds to Dustin Johnson and retakes that 1-stroke lead.
Thanks every hole, mate. They don't love us.
While Cam maintained the lead, playing mistake-free golf, it was the team race that provided the drama.
Chase Koepka. This would tie the team lead. On its way, in it goes. He's having a splendid day, and Smash on level with the Four Aces.
Captain Brooks Koepka could only watch and hope that teammate Peter Uline could make up Smash's 1-stroke deficit.
Peter Uline has to beat Dustin Johnson by a shot in order to get Smash into a playoff.
The way it's just right now, DJ's playing too good. Pete's probably got an eagle one, so some odds, but it's still a chance.
DJ. The Four Aces, 4-peat.
Having long since locked up the individual title, Cam's 15-foot birdie attempt was all about his Punch GC teammates.
He makes this his team ties for a podium, and that means some serious bragging rights when they're drinking that Leishman lager later on.
What a performance. 9 weeks since being crowned Open champion at St. Andrews. Now a LIV Golf winner for the first time right here in Chicago. Make some noise for Cam Smith!
And for the 4th time in a row, Team 4 aces!
We need to keep it going, though. You know, it's 4 in a row, but we still got 2 more tournaments that are stroke play, and then we've got the, you know, the big one in Miami. Great job, boys.
The 4 aces continued their dominance, and Cam Smith proved he was still the best golfer in the world. LIV Golf then headed back overseas for the next leg of their tour.
As the song goes, one night in Bangkok and the world's your oyster, but can also humble the toughest of men. Smith and his fellow LIV golfers have now travelled almost 9,000 miles as the tour hits Asia for the very first time.
To be back over here in Bangkok, it's one of my favourite cities in the world.
It's just a great part of the world.
All the airports and layovers are so worth it when you come to a place like this.
If Boston and Chicago had been showcases for the titans of the game, Bangkok was all about new blood.
We have plenty of stars on the LIV Golf circuit. It appears that we're about to make one as well.
That new star, 22-year-old Eugenio Chacarra, announced his arrival with a share of the Round 1 lead.
He's only 22, he's just turned pro, he's playing like he's been a pro 20 years.
You get nervous, you see your heroes. I mean, I had all Phil Mickelson posters in my room when I was little, so now I'm standing and playing with him on a Sunday.
In fact, there was only one thing that could stop Chacarra in Bangkok.
It's lightning. And there's a little thunder.
And they're going to evacuate quickly.
But not for long.
And we are due to restart at the bottom of the hour. Third shot then for Gino Chacarra. It's not, is it? Oh my goodness.
And Chacarra's dominance meant the end of the 4 aces reign.
5 balls are holding off all challengers.
It was really cool to see a guy that has been doing this for a long time get really excited and grind every single shot out there.
And it looks like the fireballs are going to win. Moving away.
That's what he was looking for.
Vamos, Eugenio, and vamos, fireballs. Yo la metí 8-4 en el otro. Y yo chico con
4 aces, 1 4 in a row, so we knew it was going to take something special, and it needed to be a special celebration. You don't take for granted beating all these guys out here.
The advanced billing is he was the real deal. Eugenio Chacarra is the real deal.
Eugenio Chacarra, aged 22 years, is the first ever LIV Golf champion in Asia.
He just wanted it so bad, and it's really nice to see it come all together. And see him hoist a trophy really early in his career against some of the best players in the world was really cool.
I was talking with my friends and my family the other day. I was like, I mean, we're never gonna forget this week. I'm gonna tell my kids and all my family when I'm older and everything.
Saudi Arabia is no stranger to hosting major global sporting events, but this is one of the most talented fields of golfers ever to assemble in the kingdom.
Jeddah provided one last stroke play tournament for teams to jockey for position before the culmination of the team championship. The pressure and the heat would be on all week, in more ways than one.
Breaking news, it's very, very hot in Saudi Arabia. Conditions have been very difficult out there, searingly hot. It's hard to get across just how brutal the conditions are.
Yeah, it's going to be ridiculously hot today. You're going to spend more time out here than you have all week. So, yeah. When you get that towel out of the, anywhere with the bottle of water, it's on your carotid. People think core temperature is about your body. It's actually about the blood to your brain. So you actually won't cool your neck. The side of your carotid. To cool the blood as it goes into your brain, just hold the cold towel around the side of your neck.
There were conditions that affected almost everyone.
but not Brooks Koepka. He has been absolutely magnificent today.
And together with Smash GC teammate Peter Uihlein, the two dominated the field, leading Smash to a convincing team win and each other to extra holes.
Fire up the floodlights. We're going to a playoff.
Katie, let's do it.
DK and I have history. You know, we started our golfing careers together on the Challenge Tour, and we lived together.
Roommates, teammates, not sure they're mates right now.
How about this?
Could go.
I was pretty much just trying to aim there and make four.
That was fun to sand. It's probably the safety shot. You're almost aiming at the bunker, hoping you draw it.
I felt like I was kind of playing Russian roulette a little bit with it.
Did it again.
Right then, the third playoff hole.
I think I said to Rick, walking down the third, if we tied this one, then the fourth one I was going right at the flag.
Four-time major champion. You don't really want to match up with him that often.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh dear.
Pretty good stones and rocks in the bunkers.
A rock?
Didn't really obviously see the one on my last one under the ball.
2 PGA championships, 2 US Opens. He knows how to make these.
2 putts to win. He only needs one. Brooks Koepka has arrived as a force on the LIV Golf Tour.
Winning any tournament against 47 of your fellow professionals is sweet. But for Brooks Koepka, it was the culmination of a long and often painful journey.
You're one of the big names out here. Even though you've won major championships, I feel this is an important win for you, given the year you had.
It is. The last 2 years they haven't been fun. No one knows the stuff I went through. Ricky, my caddy, he had to come out. I had to have someone there when I had surgery. I mean, there was towel in my mouth, and the PT, Heather, was trying to bend my knee, and I had tears coming down my eyes trying to bend it, biting a towel to be able to win again, not knowing if you're going to be able to be the same player. It went through my head a lot. I felt it for a while that it's coming around, and to be able to actually win is a feeling that I probably never have had and probably never will have again.
The 4-time major champion had found himself back on top, and team champions Smash GC had all of the momentum heading into the team championship in Miami. As fans flocked to the iconic blue monster at Doral, LIV Golf unveiled their newest innovation, a one-of-a-kind knockout tournament that promised to deliver a thrilling season finale. All 12 teams had their sights set on capturing the inaugural team championship, and their fate would be decided by head-to-head Ryder Cup-style match play competitions. And with $50 million on the line, tensions ran high at the press conference where the matchups were about to be revealed.
Okay, so let's begin and find out which teams will face off against each other on Friday afternoon. Let's get this thing kicked off and started.
Harold Varner III dominated Brooks Koepka.
A Herculean effort by HV3.
Good playing right there.
Well, I mean, I think he's whooped my ass plenty of times.
But Smash GC advanced thanks to a strong effort by Brooks's brother Chase.
Oh, and he almost jars it on the fly. Playing for his captain and his brother right now.
Meanwhile, the Majestic's experience paid off in spades as they swept the Ironheads.
A whitewash for the Majestics.
Clique's GC captain Martin Kamer was forced to withdraw due to a wrist injury.
So I cannot really grip the club with my left hand.
But the rest of the team stepped up and upset the heavily favored Torque GC.
This is what LIV Golf is all about.
The round was headlined by the star-studded matchup of Phil Mickelson's High Flyers and Cam Smith's Punch GC. One of golf's most iconic legends and one of its greatest rising stars went stroke for 17 holes.
Good night.
Setting up a winner-take-all finish on the final hole.
That's why he's your cap.
A match that will be etched into LIV Golf lore. Cam Smith prevails for Team Punch, and they march on to the semi-finals.
Welcome to our LIV Golf Team Championship Miami semifinal selection show and press conference. 4 captains will select a team to compete against in tomorrow's semifinal round.
I think we dominated our match today, but tomorrow's going to be a tougher test, and we need to step up.
Brooks Koepka returned to form in round 2, leading Smash GC to a clean sweep of the Majestics.
Smasher through to the finals.
While Fireball GC captain Sergio Garcia upset the red-hot Cam Smith.
Get in the hole! Get in!
But Cam's Punch GC teammates picked up their captain and won their remaining 2 matchups. The 4 aces came into the day as heavy favorites over Cliques GC, but suddenly, the most dominant team all season found themselves on the brink of elimination, and Pat Perez and Taylor Gooch had to find a way to take down Richard Bland and former major champion Graham McDowell.
Getting interesting now.
Oh, this is a must-make, as you said.
Oh, he got it. He got it. Graham McDowell, clutch again.
Come on, Richard. Come on.
Do it. Do it. No, he won't. A huge sigh of relief for Perez and Gooch. It went all the way. 2-1 to the 4 aces, and they are through to Championship Sunday.
The last remaining matchup between the Crushers and Stinger GC would deliver the most drama. Bryson DeChambeau and Louis Oosthuizen came down to the 5th playoff hole to decide the last team to advance to the finals.
That darn bend, bro. Couldn't get it inside out enough.
Maybe a concession. There it is.
Louis Oosthuizen has defeated Bryson DeChambeau. Stinger are through.
Stinger would join Smash and Punch in the finals. And although they were all vying for the team championship, they all shared another goal in common: take down the 4 aces.
They've been the one on top all year. Yeah, so it'd be nice to maybe get out there and show them someone else can win, personally.
The 4 aces were once again in position to take home the team championship, but DJ's putter was not cooperating at the start of the 3rd round.
Just hung it out there a little too far.
1 over for the 4 aces.
A quarter way through, all 4 teams were neck and neck until Brandon Grace's injury began to act up.
Yeah, this was just a mess of a hole. Just.
With the Stingers out of contention, Smash, Punch, and the 4 aces each began to stake their claim for supremacy.
9 to play. Smash have the lead narrowly over the 4 aces. A couple ahead of Punch. It's bunching up all of a sudden. The 4 aces 2 under. Smash are dropping shots left, right, and centre. Smash now on 1 under. Look out!
Wow!
The Aussies are coming.
With all 3 teams deadlocked, each stroke became even more important. One bad hole could derail a team.
You're right. The other right. Oh, Patrick.
And for Smash GC, Chase Koepka's double bogey with 4 to play would do just that.
Chase Koepka at 7.
Smash started so well. They're now 3 over collectively.
With only the 4 aces and Punch still in contention, it would come down not only to DJ and Cam, but other heroes had to emerge.
Oh, this could be a big moment. Pat Perez for birdie at 9.
Oh, wow! Patrick Perez proving his worth.
Come on, Pay Reid.
Patrick Reed for birdie at 13. It is turning. In it goes.
And with Punch down by 1 with 2 holes to play, Mark Leishman answered the call.
Leishman has made it very interesting with that birdie putt to tie things up. He knew the significance of it. He had a horrid start to his final round.
With the 4 aces and Punch tied and all of the gallery focused on DJ and Cam, Patrick Reed stepped up.
I mean, this is what I see him making this.
You see it right.
Bubba called it. Patrick Reed delivers. That is massive for the 4 aces. The 4 aces lead by a shot.
Fittingly, The inaugural LIV Team Championship came down to one last hole and two men, with Punch now down one. Cam would need to best DJ by one stroke on the signature Blue Monster. But after his tee shot missed the fairway, his approach would miss the green.
And he was trying to get it in the bunker. He's gone through.
And the margin for error was now none.
Cam Smith has to get this up and down, or better up and down is likely at best, and then DJ would have to three-putt, so we'd have a playoff.
Opening the door for DJ to deliver once again for his team.
2 putts for Dustin Johnson for $16 million to be shared between the 4 aces. It looks pretty good.
Yep. And Cam Smith needs to make this. What a round of golf.
7 under par, 65 for the Open champion.
He would save par, but DJ still had his putt for par to deliver the overall team championship for the 4 aces.
This for victory.
Still in quad, thank you.
Inaugural LIV Golf Team Champions are the all-conquering 4 aces. Fittingly beneath the stars and stripes, the all-conquering, all-American 4 aces take out the team title.
I mean, I love team events. I've always loved playing for something other than just myself, and besides my team, being able to play for these guys and be a part of a bigger team, a bigger family, just means a lot.
Team 4 Aces GC!
My team played unbelievable this year. I feel like I'm really part of something that I've never been part of. To have these guys and their caddies and family now, and I just couldn't get happy.
It was the inaugural season. There was so much written, so much said. So many people felt like renegades at the start of the year, but right now it's just one family. Everybody feels like that. I know we all do.
It feels like a lifetime ago we gathered in Centurion. It was only 134 days. It's been an incredible adventure. We've lived a sporting dream together over the last 5 months.
You couldn't have drawn it up any better, but I think that's what LIV is.
Winter well, everybody. Enjoy a bit of a break. We'll see you in 2023. You've helped make this. Thank you and goodbye for now.